Hello again, folks. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to say I told you so, but I told you so. I said, didn't I, in my last Tommy Robinson video, that the establishment might try and pin more charges on him, and surprise, surprise, they have. So, in this video, I'm diving into that because it's just insane, isn't it? When the establishment wants you, they'll get you. Simple as that. And when you're Tommy Robinson, it's like a pastime for them, really, anyway. So Tommy Robinson has been slapped with 2 counts of harassment causing fear and violence. Apparently, this all went down between the 5th, I think, and the 7th of August last year. He's set to face the music at Westminster Magistrates Court on June the 5th this year. So now let's get one thing straight. I'm not here to canonise Tommy Robinson. He's a polarising figure, and you're free to think what you like about him, but let's not pretend this is about justice. This is about it's a warped system that's got its knickers in a twist over a man who refuses to shut up, basically. Harassment causing fear and violence, they say. 2 men, they claim. Sounds serious, doesn't it? Except, the funny thing is, the timing of these charges, it's so convenient. It could star in a conspiracy thriller, really. They're just about to let him out of prison, I think on Friday, the 23rd of... Where are we now? May? April, May? Yeah, we're in May. My God. We're 6 months away from Christmas. That's what my other half keeps telling me. God. And... bang, new charges drop like a well-timed anvil. Coincidence? I don't think so. I've seen more subtle setups in the pantomime. Now, Tommy Robinson's been a thorn in the side of the powers that be, the establishment, for years. He's loud, he's brash, and he's got a knack for pointing at things the establishment would rather you didn't notice. Whether he's right or wrong, that's not the point. The point is, they don't like him talking. And when they don't like you talking, they've got a playbook, slap you with charges, drag you through the courts, and make sure you're either broke, silenced, or behind bars. Preferably all 3. It's not about what he's done this time, it's about what he represents, a voice that won't play nice with their script. Now, let's talk about these charges. Harassment causing fear of violence. It sounds ominous, doesn't it? But what does it mean? Did he threaten someone? Did he wave a stick? Or did he just say something that made a couple of blokes feel unsafe? In today's Britain, that could mean anything from a raised eyebrow to a strongly worded tweet. We don't know the details yet. Funny how those are always a bit vague until the courtroom drama kicks off, really. But I'd rather wager my last pint that this is it's less about protecting the public and more about teaching Tommy a lesson. Keep your mouth shut, or we'll keep you in a cell. And isn't it just poetic? They're letting him out, or so it seemed, only to yank the chain right back. I did mention this, didn't I, in my last video? And it's like they're saying, oh, you thought you were free? Cute. Here's a new set of handcuffs. If this doesn't scream political vendetta, I don't know what does. The man's been in and out of court more times than a revolving door at a clown convention. Last year he was denying a Section 35 charge at the same court, claiming he was just there as a journalist. The system didn't buy it then, and they're not buying it now. Funny how the journalist excuse works fine for some, but not for Tommy. Look, I'm not saying he's a saint, far from it, but when the state goes after someone with this much gusto, you've got to ask why. Why is one man such a threat that they need to keep him on a legal leash for life? Is it because he's dangerous or because he's inconvenient? In a country where free speech is supposed to be a cornerstone, and Keir Starmer himself has said recently a few times we have a history of free speech in Britain, and he's proud of it. Well, that's an utter lie. We don't have free speech. This isn't a free liberal society, because you've got to be careful what you say. And when free speech is gone, so has democracy. So we're living in a warped modern version of a Soviet totalitarian dictatorship. But you'd think they'd be a bit less eager to lock up someone for what they say, or what they might say. But no, this is modern Britain, where words are weapons and feelings are... well, they're basically felonies now, to quote the Yanks. So mark your calendars for June the 5th, Westminster Magistrates Court, another act in the Tommy Robinson saga. Will he walk, will he talk, or will they find another way to keep him quiet? One thing's for sure, the establishment doesn't like a man who doesn't bow, and Tommy, for better or worse, isn't the bowing type. Now, I'm not sure if when he's released this week there'll be conditions for him. Remember, he's won his appeal. They've shortened the sentence, so really he should walk out without anything stuck on him. So they can't really try and get him for a breach of license or anything. But there we go. Anything can happen. So that's that. Until the next time, folks, keep your eyes open and your mouth louder, because if they can come for him, they can come for you. Just ask poor Lucy Connolly. I'm Paz49, thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.